Denisha and I would have to say the best day I've ever experienced is when I was in 8th grade. I'm sitting at lunch with my 2 friends, and this girl walks up that me and her do not get along. She sits down, she starts looking at me up and down, start giving me the dirtiest looks ever. I'm just like, ignoring her. And then she starts going off, like looking at me, calling me names, saying I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I dress weird, I'm not smart, she can beat me up anytime she wants. And then she started telling the story how like last year I walked away crying when she tried to fight me on my birthday. I'm just ignoring her, trying to enjoy my lunch. I'm like thinking, why is this girl after me? Like, can she not leave me alone? And she's just sitting there, just ruining my lunch. So the lunch bell rings, I go to my next class, I can't even concentrate. I'm sitting in class, just going over and over in my head, like how much this girl is the biggest bully in my life. I'm like, what can I do to prove to this girl that she just can't pick on me anymore? She needs to stop. So I'm thinking, like, what can I do? What can I do? I'm like, oh, I guess I'm going to have to beat her up. So my friends come up to me, and they're like, hey, like, are you okay? We saw what happened earlier. Like, what's going to happen? I'm like, I'm just going to have to fight this girl. Like, I need to prove to her that she can't be a bully. They're like, oh, okay, we'll join you. We'll totally jump her in after you. We're going to get her. I'm like, yeah, more the merrier. Let's do this. So, like, the seventh period gets going on. Around the school, everybody's like, yeah, Denisha and her friends are going to fight you. You better watch out. And then she gets all scared. Me and her take the same bus. So I get on the bus. I see her crying her eyes out. She has her head down, acting like the victim. I'm thinking, this girl is psychotic. Like, she wanted to fight me earlier. Now she's crying. What's wrong with her? And then she looks up and she sees I'm all by myself because my friends couldn't take the bus with me. So she like wipes away her tears, starts smiling. She's talking out loud, saying, oh, look at Denisha. She can't fight anybody. She has nobody to back her up. Look at her. She's all by herself. I'm ignoring all this. I'm sitting in the seat, just ignoring this, thinking it doesn't matter who's here, who isn't. We're still going to fight. So we get at a bus stop. I walk off. I look at her. I'm like, hey, you ready? Let's do this. And she looks at me. She's like, no, let's not fight. Let's wait till the end of the school year. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm like, no, it's going down. You've been talking all this smack, how you're going to fight me. When you think I'm such a loser, let's prove yourself. Let's fight. And she's like, no. I'm like, no. Everybody around is like, fight, let's go. Come on, fight. I'm going to have all this momentum in me. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's go. I look at her. I'm like, ready? I throw my first punch in. She lands on the ground. I jump on her and start punching her and doing all this kind of crazy stuff. And then something comes over me. Like all the anger I've ever had for anyone who's ever picked on me. I don't know who's called me a loser, whatever, just comes on top of me, and I start punching her, I start scratching, grabbing whatever I can, and then I grab the head of her, grab her head and start pounding into the concrete over and over and over again. And then I feel a splash of water on top of my face, and I back up and I'm like, oh, what's going on? And I look at her, she's bleeding, she's all bruised up, and a chunk of her hair is in my hands. I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? And then I'm like looking around, I'm like, oh wait, but I won, hey. So all my friends are like looking at me like, yeah, you did it. So I'm walking home, doing my little victory dance, get home, get my victory meal on. And my mom's looking at me like, why are you so happy? I'm like, I had a good day. I look in the mirror, there's no bruises on me. I'm like, obviously I won. 2 hours later, I'm doing my homework, the phone rings, I pick up the phone, I'm like, hello, and the person's like, hi, this is the Boynton Park Police Department. I'm like, hello? And the guy's like, hi, is this Denisha McCormick? I'm like, yeah, can I help you? He's like, we're in an altercation with this girl earlier. I'm like, it was self-defense, I swear. And he's like, no, that's not what we're getting from her family. She got into a concussion, she blacked out for a couple of minutes, and they just want to know you're not going to come after her again. I'm like, I won't. It was trying to prove her point that she can't be a bully. And they're like, well, if you get into another fight, we're going to have to bring you in, there's going to be trouble. Just don't do it again. I'm like, thank you so much. I don't want to get in trouble. I hang up the phone. My mom's like, what is going on? So I sat up, I tell her, I'm like, I got into this fight with this girl, the cops call, and she loses it. She's like, what is wrong with you? You could have hurt her, you could have been in jail, like, what? You can't be in fight. And the whole time she's yelling at me, I'm just thinking like, oh my God, what have I done? I'm trying to prove to people you can't be a bully to others, and here I'm being a bully to this girl. Like, I'm trying to prove that you can't just pick on people, and I'm picking on her, trying to start a fight. So that's why I think it's the best day I ever had, because at such a young age, I learned that fighting doesn't solve anything. Being a bully is not cool. Trying to fight is not cool at all. So I think that's why I call it the best day, because I don't fight anymore. I don't start fights. I don't care for fights, and that's who I am right now.